Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Well, Rudy Giuliani's in the news today. How do you win a defamation case? By admitting that you defamed the people you lied about. This is that, four-dimensional chess that I don't understand. I'm a simple orc. I would have thought that was like the worst thing you can do, but hey, what do I know? So, Rudy Giuliani in court, federal court in Washington, said he does not dispute the comments he made about Wanda Shea Moss and Ruby Freeman carry the meaning that is defamation. And he said in the filing he was making this concession solely for the purposes of this litigation without admitting to the truth of the litigations. Ted Goodman, a political advisor to Giuliani, said in a statement that Giuliani wanted to move on to the portion of the case that will permit a motion to dismiss. Good luck with that. And Michael Gottlieb, a lawyer for Moss and Freeman, said in a statement, Giuliani's filing concedes that Freeman and Moss did their jobs as election workers in full compliance with the law, and the allegations of election fraud that he and President Trump made against them have been false since day one. Okay, so Rudy is basically admitting to it and saying, so they're not worth anything, so let's just dismiss this case and move on. His lawyer also said, the unnecessary litigation expenses. In other words, Rudy's broke. He doesn't want to spend money on lawyers, and he thinks he can do an end around on this one and save what money he has. For entertainment purposes only, let's find out if that strategy is really the 4D chess and the flex that Rudy thinks it is. Again, entertainment purpose only. What's going on with this court case? Okay, my cards are upside down again. Yes, they are. Chariot. Okay, well, Rudy's been a loose cannon running around for a while, but this court case is moving forward. It's probably going to move forward quickly now that Rudy has basically admitted in court that he defamed him. And Rudy is going to be paying. I think he's trying to minimize the amount he's going to pay, but Rudy's going to be paying. This is what Rudy's strategy is. I just don't want to pay that much money. I admitted to it. Let's save the money and we can all go on with our lives. In the past, Wheel of Fortune. This case was coming. This case was coming. And this case was coming. And all of Rudy's lies and his deceit has caught up with him. Basically, the chickens have come home to roost for Rudy Giuliani. And he doesn't want to be in the poorhouse. But no, actually, these are the two election workers. They have been cast out by society. And that's what they're arguing in court. They lost their reputation. They lost their privacy. They lost their anonymity. People, shunned them. I think I forget, one of them had to move. It was hard times for them because the MAGA crowd are relentless and they went after him. And all they did was their job, exactly as they were trained to do. And now Rudy's trying to shortchange him, for lack of a better description. Overarching this, actually, I think this is the judge sitting there just like, okay. This just made my job easy. Here's the judge and here's the jury behind him. Thank you for admitting your guilt, Mr. Giuliani. I really appreciate that. This makes this case really easy to deal with. It was going to be harder to prove it, but now that you've admitted the hard part, now we get down to the easy part, which is the money and the victory for, okay, here we go. Victory for the plaintiffs on this one, Mr. Giuliani. And guess what? You're paying. You thought this was going to get you out of it? Oh, no. Oh, no. You're going to pay, and you're going to pay in so many ways. You're going to pay money. You're going to pay in your reputation, and you're going to pay in your anonymity. Actually, he hasn't had anonymity in a while, but just like these women, they lost their jobs. Guess what, Rudy? You're going to be disbarred. This will get you disbarred. Just like these women were being threatened you're going to be threatened. Anything that Rudy did to these women, the financial difficulties they suffered, their reputation, their, everything that was meaningful to normal people, Rudy's going to suffer in spades. 10 times what he did to them. And you know what? Good. You deserve it. Way to go, Rudy. And to put in your slow clap here. Oh, God. I don't know if I need to read anything more on this. Will Rudy appeal? I guess, that's obviously the next step, right? Of course, he wants to try and get this dismissed. It doesn't work. So what are you gonna do? Appeal? You already did. All he could do is appeal the amount, or try and you know what? Let's see if he tries to do the old end around of kind of like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard. Let's have a discussion of how much Rudy could really afford to pay as opposed to what the ruling by the judge is. Let's see if he's going to try that. Those shenanigans. Rudy's paying. Do not worry about this. These women will win in court. They will win quite easily because Rudy admitted to 95% of it. He admitted to the hard part. He made this an easy case. This was going to be a difficult case. Oh, God, Rudy. Keep drinking, my friend. Oh, yeah, he's going to try and negotiate. He's going to try and get pennies on the dollar. Because of course he is. He's going to try and do it. But they've got such a strong case that I don't think he's going to succeed. You're crossing this. I'm trying to give you money, but they're stars now. They've got, they've got all the cards in their hand. They've got the conviction. They don't need to settle if they don't want to. Foolish thing he did on that one. This is going to be one of those, well, you got to try. But the thing is with Rudy, it's, everything's, play to win in this case. And in this case, these women they've won. They do not need to compromise. And they may not compromise because it's a lesson that needs to be learned, and sometimes lessons are painful. They may want to do it just because they want this thing over with. But Rudy's also stuck. Coming forward with a quick offer, offering to settle this quickly and end. Ooh. I wonder. Okay. I don't think he dies before maybe he wants to hurry up before he dies. But there's a lot of money underneath here, regardless. I think he tries to force it. He tries to force a quick closure, and they're kind of contemplating it, and then they say no. No. You can pay. I think they want an end to this case. They want to end this part and move on with their lives. But I don't think they're going to do it. Too much was taken from them. There you go. Too much was taken. They have righteousness on their side. You know what? They absolutely have righteousness. And the more money Rudy pays, the more righteous they were. If that makes any sense. It's and again, that came up in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard part of it. If Johnny Depp won the case for the $1 that he was suing for, then people say, oh, well, yeah, he won, but he only won $1. No, he got like a $15 million judgment, of which he could collect like $10 million of. But it was kind of like you lied, and you lied bigly, to the point where we are going to just hammer you with an obscene amount of money so everybody knows how much of a liar you were. I think Rudy Giuliani is going to get hammered on this. He's going to get hammered big time. He's going to try and negotiate a settlement. He's going to try and nickel and dime them. He's going to try to pay pennies on the dollars. And they're going to say, no. No. You're going to pay. You did this. You're going to pay. And God bless those women. Hold his feet to the fire. Speak. Sometimes you just got to speak the language that your opponent understands. And it might seem cruel. And it might seem inhumane, and they may not do it to anybody else, but sometimes You got to punch a bully as hard as you can in the face and keep doing it until they stop. Because that's the only language they understand. Not advocating violence, but I'm advocating speaking a language somebody understands. Rudy is all about money. So make them pay. Make them pay a lot. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.